Hey guys, it's Alyssa. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm here with my mom and we're going to be doing our makeup routine. So let's just get on into it.
All right, so I don't do these things, so how do they work?
So you just like tell them what you're doing.
All right, we both use the same moisturizer, oil of Olay. Yours is like worn off. Oh, maybe they've changed.
Probably. So we both use the same lotion.
You gotta start with the moisturizer.
Oh yeah. My hair is just getting on my face. Okay.
Where are you gonna go next?
Then I do my foundation.
So do I. What foundation do you use?
Bare Minerals powder foundation.
Okay, I think you need to tell everybody about this because this is what you used while you were on accutane.
Yeah.
Alyssa was really worried about what to use and what was going to stay on her face because your skin's constantly reshedding itself.
It peels off all the time, and so no makeup sticks to it. Like if I used her makeup, her liquid foundation, it would not stick and it would peel, and you could see your acne like at the end of school. So
the other thing that she was worried about, she's like, this is dry, it won't stick because my skin's so dry. But it's got a different texture to it and it's really buildable. So if you have acne or any issues, so this is a great one if you're like, I just want a light makeup, you just put a light dusting coat of it on. Or if you want to have full coverage, you can just keep building it and making it thicker and thicker so you have full coverage. So that's a really good one. I just use a liquid foundation. I've used it for years.
Just kind of
yeah, show how you put it on.
So
she pours it into the lid.
Yeah.
And then you just like
take my brush, and some people like tap it, but if you want to just like tap it like that,
it puts it into the bristles,
yeah,
so you're not just dusting it everywhere. So when you tap it on the side, you're just dusting it out and everywhere, but tapping it down puts it into the brush you can put on your face. So that's that. And honestly, I used my fingers on my liquid foundation till just recently.
Just barely switched to a brush, but right.
Yeah, but so fingers, brush. Honestly, I'm good with either. I don't use the blender.
Beauty blenders.
Beauty blender. I don't love them. I don't know. I
the
know everyone loves them.
Sticks into them.
I felt like it was wasting my makeup rather than
actually letting you put it on.
Yeah. But I know the people who love them swear by them, so there you go. So there's that. And I always just try to just fade it into my face and neck, just so you don't have a line of where it ends. So I usually like to set my foundation with a powder, and I just do a little light dusting of that all over.
I can't really tell. Okay, I definitely did not get my forehead there.
Okay, and I am not I don't do all the funky contouring, but I do like to contour, but I kind of use my bronzer to do that. So I tend to love MAC products. So at the MAC Pro stores, you can buy like this kit and you can put whatever you want in it. So I use like a couple different colors of bronzers and I mix them all, and then I'll add blush and stuff later. And then you can choose eyeshadows. So you flip it over. So I just like having everything in one thing. So that's what I'm using.
I use this little MAC bronzer and
she doesn't need as much makeup as me.
Contour.
Yeah, so it's a bronzer. You can use it like
I don't know,
as a bronzer and contour. So
then I use like this brush, like, you know.
Yeah, angle brush.
Angle brush.
Yeah.
Then I don't really
and
know.
Guess what? I'm also not super picky on brushes. We got a set on Amazon. It was like $9 for like 15 brushes.
They literally had so many.
And I really liked them. So I figured.
Are those all yours? You have some of them.
Yeah, you can see a bunch of them in here. So these are a combination of 2 sets, because kind of after they get gross, then I'll just
throw them away.
I'll wash them a couple times maybe, and then get new ones, or I don't know.
I need to be better at washing my brushes.
It just depends on if they get worn out or whatever, they kind of start to get yucky, then you just replace them. But I don't feel terrible about replacing them because they're not super expensive. Sometimes I'll grab the bronzer and just go on the sides of my nose, and then just kind of dust the top. I don't pay attention to how I do it, but I do try to go underneath to blend it out, cheeks, top of your forehead.
She tries to teach me this stuff and I just kind of...
Do you know what? I'm a terrible teacher too. Here's also, so some of my brushes have broken. So my blush brush broke. So I just use little baby ones. Doesn't bother me. But
I use this Tarte blush.
Oh yeah, and I'm using just this pink MAC. And I just put that kind of up here. So, I also, so this is a highlighter color. I have the Becca highlighter color. So sometimes I'll just dust under if I feel like it's like, if I feel tired or dark, then I can just kind of lighten it up underneath. And then this is broken, but this is the Becca, and it's the, I do love this one. It's Champagne Pop. My friend gave it to me actually for my birthday a few years ago. So this is like 3 years old. It lasts a long time.
Then I just put a tiny bit of eyeshadow on from the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics. And then I just use this.
She's a nervous Nelly. She just barely started wearing, because she didn't love to wear
eyeshadow,
yeah. So
I only put one color on, and like right here. Just gonna go like that.
Okay, so I have my eyebrows tattooed, but I still like to fill them in just a little bit. So I use, this is one of my favorite products. It's the Tarte Amazonian Clay. Am I even saying that right? And this isn't even in focus.
But you do your eyebrows.
How do I get it?
Go like this. Yeah.
No focus on it.
It should.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Flip it around so you can see the name of it. Turn it around. Yeah, there you go.
Where is it? Come on.
There we go. Medium brown. So that's what color I like. That's what color I use.
Do I use the same as you?
Yeah.
Same color?
Yeah, same color.
Do you do your eyebrows before you do your eyeshadow?
Yeah, I always do my brows first. I don't know why.
Oh. I don't know if you can. Oh, splendid. I'm not very good at eyeshadow.
I think you did a great job.
I just use this brush that came in there in that kit.
Oh, I didn't know it came with the brush. That's actually pretty slick. That's perfect for traveling too, so then you have the brush with you, because Alyssa, what happened one time when we were on vacation?
When?
Remember I forgot all my brushes?
Oh yeah, and then she had to use some of mine.
Yeah, so it's good.
Yeah, and then I just take the same color that I just showed you guys, this extra bitter, and then I put it a little bit under my eyes, not much. Oh, that got in my eye actually. Normally that doesn't happen.
Sorry, I'm looking in my mirror instead of in the camera. I just kind of filled them in a little bit, gave them a little bit more color, and then I'll kind of use the end of the, oh, that's the other thing, is this comes with the brush. So it's an angled brush, and it has the other end, and I just blend it in with that, so that doesn't feel quite as harsh. Together. Yeah, yeah.
So then you have to buy your other
brows.
I do the same thing as her.
The same color, everything.
But I'm not really good at it. I just kind of outline it.
Okay, so I wear more eyeshadow obviously than Alyssa. So I start with a highlighter color, and I use one of those three. I'll usually take it kind of everywhere. So I feel like if you take your, I feel like it lightens everything. So then when I put my darker colors on, you can tell, I don't know, it just makes it cleaner to me. And I'll even drag it underneath a little bit, like through that corner.
I also have my eyebrows dyed, so I don't really put much of this on. So this eyebrow normally is blonde in the summer, but I dyed it, so.
Yeah, Alyssa has thicker eyebrows and darker eyebrows than me, so she doesn't need quite as much. Sometimes on her right eyebrow, is it your right? Yeah.
Yeah, my right eyebrow.
It does get a little blonder. So in the winter it stays dark, but in the summer for some reason out in the sun it kind of bleaches out.
Okay. So one blonde eyebrow and one brown one. But I just dye them, so normally I don't really put much on them.
Okay, and then I go in the crease, and I'm gonna use this color right here. It's kind of an orangey color, but I like it. I like the warmth of it. And
hey, it's like almost the exact same color as the one I used.
Oh, it is? Yeah, it is.
That's the one I used.
Tuners. Probably why you liked it so much. When I do it, I honestly just kind of do it like you just feel where your eyeball is and just follow it.
The crease.
The crease, uh-huh.
I use the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. And this is so old, I barely have any mascara.
Oh, like, yeah. Yeah, you're out.
I'm like, oh.
Okay, and then I'll take sometimes my corner a little darker, so I'm gonna use that one right there. And I'll just kind of, it's hard looking in that camera, isn't it?
Yeah.
So see, I'm almost making like a V on the corners. Okay, and then my last step that I like to do is, so this is a little bit of a fatter brush.
Crap. I forgot to put this on before I put on my mascara.
That's right, just use it at the end, blow dry your eyelashes first so it doesn't go over.
Oh yeah, we can show them that tip.
Our tip. Okay, so then this one is, it looks yellow, but it's kind of like an opalescence color. But I like it, and I'll just use that, and I put it on, and I just blend everything in so that nothing, I don't feel like I have too harsh of lines everywhere. And yeah, so that's what I do. Then I'll grab my flat brush. It's just a flat one. And then I use that first color. It's the lighter one. You could go lighter or darker. I like it just basically a little bit lighter.
I used.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we like do the same thing except you put other colors on top of it. If I put like
probably just learn from the best, right?
If I put this black color on, that'd not look cute.
No, it would be cute. You can. It's just more dramatic. So
I'm like not a dramatic.
But like sometimes like for a dance or for like an event or something, if you want to wear more makeup, evening-ish kind of thing, you could go a little darker. But I like just the lighter for every day. Okay, one mascara that I got.
Oh, Brooklyn and Bailey.
I actually do really like it. At first I was skeptical because for years I was sold on the Carbon Black. So I've been giving this a try for the last couple months, and I really actually do like it.
I love this one's so easy to take off too. Like I steal it from my mom sometimes.
Yeah, and it doesn't run everywhere when you go to take it off. It doesn't burn your eyes, and if you get it wet while you're swimming, if you don't rub your eyes, it stays in place. It's almost like water resistant, but I don't think they can say that, but so the one thing about it is I feel like it does take longer to put the mascara on than that. That one's faster, but
not if it's old.
Yeah, not if it's old. But that one sometimes I'll get on my eyelid easier, where this one, even if I kind of touch my eyelid, it doesn't get mascara all over it. Weird.
This takes forever to do because this mascara is.
You can use mine right there. Just grab that one. We'll show you the difference between the two. I guess I should move this over so I'm not looking away from it, huh?
Oh my gosh, this is like a brand new one. It feels like. Yeah, I got some on my eyelid, but that happens every single day, so.
I think too, that's what I'm saying, is I always get it on my eyelids when I use that kind, but I deal with it because I liked the mascara. But this one, I'm just gonna do like a one, it's buildable. Did you do, oh, you just did both of your eyes before showing the difference, you know? So I do like to spend a little bit of time on my mascara. Sometimes I put mascara on the bottom lashes, sometimes I don't.
I can't put mascara on the bottom because I always blink my eyes really hard. Because ever since Accutane, my eyes have been really dry. So I always blink really hard, and then it makes my mascara on my bottom.
Yeah, I get all over, yeah.
Or I used to do that though. Well,
I think it does make quite a bit of a difference, right?
Before, just a little bit.
Yeah. And this kind, I feel like I almost have to put the mascara on the top of my lashes along with like my regular strokes.
Bailey did too.
Yeah, I think it's almost like a waxier formula. Like it never is, it doesn't dry out like that one does. There's always a little bit of waxiness to it. And maybe that makes it the water resistant. Maybe that's what.
Okay, so I got my mascara on. Okay, normally I use a different lip thing, but
you couldn't find it?
I couldn't find it.
You use that one still a lot.
I still use this one a lot. So it's just from Victoria's Secret. It's Color Shine Lip Gloss. Purple.
That one's super old too. It's lasted forever.
Literally, I've had it for like over a year now because I got it last summer. Like the beginning of May 20th. On Brock and Boston's birthday. That's when I got it.
Last year?
Huh?
So it's like a year and something old. See, it's lasted a long time.
But I also don't wear I wear it like.
Okay, the other thing is the bottle is actually a pretty big bottle. So I've had this since their Indiegogo campaign thing. So I was one of the first like people to try it.
Basically, I'm done.
Okay. Okay, hand me the blow dryer.
Oh yeah.
So one of my favorite tips too is I like to blow dry my eyelashes because it makes them go up. So make sure you use the cold shot. You don't want it warm or hot. Use a cold, but it honestly works like watch. See how it blow dries? But then if you sneeze or something afterwards, guess what? Doesn't matter.
Wipe it off.
No, because it's not wet. It's dry.
This is better than an eyelash curler.
I think so, yeah. Because an eyelash curler, you do it and then you put the mascara and then they straighten back out. Where this dries them curled up. Okay, so I'm gonna use In Control. It's a long wearing lip liner from MAC. I love this because it lasts all day. I never have to redo my lip liner unless I wanna like go out for the night. Oh wait, before I do that, so here there's two makeup stay power, like makes, it's fine. So I like Model in a Bottle and then the Urban Decay All Nighter. Oh, it is, yeah, you're right out. Okay.
Sometimes it doesn't even spray. Literally, it's like yesterday's my last use.
Oh, darn, I can do that.
I'm just running out of all my makeup.
Basically, guys, she's abused.
Okay. This one kind of burns your eyes sometimes if you open your eyes right after.
Yeah, like, but I honestly like the smell of it better than the Urban Decay. So
no one likes the Urban Decay smell.
It kind of smells like spit.
Spit?
Like somebody spit on your face. A little bit to me. Okay, so sometimes when I do my liner, if you want your lips to look a little fuller, you can kind of overline them a little bit and exaggerate it. And then
I like weird, I feel like it's just lighting.
And I'll just kind of feather it in a little bit so it's not just one harsh line. And then Velvet Teddy mascara, or lipstick.
If my hair was done after some makeup, would have looked cuter.
Yeah, we don't want to look.
I just barely got out of the shower.
Still wet. All right, that's it. That's all we do.
So this is our looks.
Ta-da!
Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Comment down below more videos like you want to see from me, and I'll make sure to do them. And yeah, see you guys later. Bye!